Philippines. Hello, Region 1. Aloha sa Caribbean learners. Airing live from the mega blue capital of the Philippines and Carlos City. You're tuning into CCN Broadcast Center, a virtual home of every SDO-SEC learner, where passion is the key. Learning paves the way. With our division mantra, developing creativity, maximizing versatility. This is your CCN Broadcast Center. CCN Broadcast Center, a virtual home of every SDO-SEC learner.
Hi everybody! Welcome to science class with teacher Leslie. And today we are about to learn forms of energy and energy transformation. So class, you will need, of course, a piece of paper and a pen and your Science 6 Quarter 3 Module 2 Energy Transformation. Our objective, demonstrate how sound, heat, light, and electricity can be transformed. So let's get started. So class, in our previous lesson we have learned about gravity. So, what do you call a force that pulls all objects towards the ground? You have your clue. The answer is gravity. That is right. Gravity is a force of, is it attraction, repulsion, that exists between two objects which act together towards each other? What is your answer? That is right. It is attraction. Now class, let us test your abilities. Number 1. Which form of energy does a moving object possess? A. Light energy. B. Sound energy. C. Chemical energy. And D. Mechanical energy. Timer starts. Time's up. And the correct answer is letter D. That is right. Mechanical energy. Moving on. Which form of energy is transferred from one object to another? Is it A. Heat energy, B. Light energy, C. Sound energy, and D. Mechanical energy? So, the correct answer is letter A, heat energy. Let's try this one. Which of the following shows that the electrical energy is charged to light energy? A. A boy running after drinking water. B. Hot iron. Letter C. Lighted fluorescent bulb. And D. Switching on the radio. The correct answer is letter C, lighted fluorescent bulb. For the fourth question, which shows that chemical energy is changed to mechanical energy? A. Tapping the drum. B. Plucking the guitar. C. Switching on the light bulb. And D. A horse running after eating grass. Time's up. The correct answer is letter D. A horse running after eating grass. That is right. Moving on. Which energy transformation takes place when you light a candle? Is it A. Chemical to light and heat energy? B. Chemical to electrical and heat energy? Is it letter C, electrical, 2, light and heat energy, and D, mechanical, 2, light and heat energy. And the correct answer is letter A, chemical, 2, light and heat energy. Now class, what is energy? Energy is the ability to do work or make changes in certain conditions. So we have two types of energy. The first one is potential energy and kinetic energy. So, what is potential energy? Potential energy is stored energy or energy at rest. How about kinetic energy? Kinetic energy is moving energy or energy in motion. Class, imagine you raise a ball to a certain height and release it. What happens? It starts falling downwards, right? It starts from a position of rest and gains speed when you let it go. And as the ball travels, we see that it has a kinetic energy. And anything that moves has kinetic energy. How about this example? We can see there that the car is traveling in the road. But that is kinetic energy, but when the car stops, that is potential energy. So class, which activity involves the use of energy? The first picture there is cooking. A woman who cooks food for the family. Next, we have running or jogging. And the last one is just sitting and feel relaxed at all. So which activity involves the use of energy? That is right. All of it involves energy. We will try to find out. Let's have another picture or set of pictures. We have the man cleaning and a lady who is sleeping. Also, a woman who is walking or ramp modeling. So class, even sleeping, breathing, or eating requires some energy from your body. So, what can you see and hear whenever the television is switched on? You're right, kids. Light comes out of the screen with moving pictures in it, and sounds come out of the speakers. How about touching the back of your television? What can you feel? Of course, there is heat. How about this example? What forms of energy are present in watching television? So you have to choose the answers from the list. We have sound energy, light energy, chemical energy, electrical energy, heat or thermal energy, and mechanical energy. So what do you think? That is right. First, we have electrical energy. As you plug in the television, we also have light energy, where you can see, or light comes out and you can see those images, right? Moving on, let's have also sound energy. You can hear those sounds from your television. And lastly, we have heat or thermal energy. As you can see, whenever you use it in a long period of time, you can feel the heat. And so class, do you know what are the forms of energy? Can you name one? Starting off with chemical energy. We also have mechanical energy. How about this? Electrical energy. We also have sound energy, heat energy, thermal energy, and radiant or light energy. So let's start with the first one. That is chemical energy. So what is chemical energy, class? Chemical energy is an energy stored in bonds of chemical compounds like atoms and molecules. So we have here some examples of chemical energy. We have batteries, matchsticks, medicines, and of course, fireworks. Next, we now proceed with mechanical energy. So what is mechanical energy, class? So mechanical energy is the sum of energy in motion and stored motion by an object. So we have here some examples of mechanical energy. We have the windmill, waterfalls or running water, and playing games. Can you also mention some of the mechanical energy that you know? Dancing could also be a form of mechanical energy. And of course, moving cars. Let's try another form of energy. We have electrical energy. So electrical energy is the energy possessed by moving electrons that lights the bulb or even works all appliances. So without electricity, it's a bit boring, right? So we have here some examples of electrical energy. We have electric circuit and transmission lines. We also have lightning. This time, let's have sound energy. So what is sound energy, class? Sound energy is an energy produced by vibrating objects. Here are some of the examples. We have radio, of course, television, also musical instruments, right? Moving on, we have another form of energy, which is heat energy. So what is a heat energy? It is an energy in transit, meaning it is transferred from one body to another. Examples of heat energy we have: the spoon becomes hot when put in a hot food, and the pork becomes cooked after placing near the fire. I love barbecue. This time, let's have another form, which is thermal energy. So thermal energy is an energy due to the movement of molecules. We have here some examples. Of course, the sun and hot stove. And of course, the last one, we have the radiant or light energy. I guess you are familiar with this. This is very common. So radiant or light energy is a form of electromagnetic radiation produced by hot objects that can be seen by the human eye. So we have here examples of radiant or light energy. We have candles and flashlight and many more. So class, you can obtain energy from the food you eat, right? And the chemical energy that you can get from the food is not lost or used up when you do different activities. So now, what is the law of conservation of energy? Do you have any idea about this? So the law of conservation of energy is an energy cannot be created nor destroyed. It may be transformed from one form into another, but the total amount of energy never changes. So, what is energy transformation? Energy transformation is the change of energy from one form to another. Very good. Energy transformation occurs anywhere. So as the light of the sun reaches the earth, plants absorb it to make their own food. Light energy from the sun is transformed into chemical energy stored in plants. Class, in cooking, the chemical energy of the liquefied petroleum gas, or LPG, is transformed into light and heat to cook food. I don't know how much the LPG nowadays. So in simple circuit, the source of energy is the chemical energy from the battery. Do you agree with me? Of course, that is the battery. And chemical energy present in a battery generates electricity. So the electrons are allowed to flow through the wire that creates an electric current. Electric current that carries an energy flows from the negative terminal towards the positive terminal, thus giving energy to the load or the light bulb. So class, we have here the fossil fuels, and in a power plant, these carbon-based fuels are burned to generate steam or heat that turn the turbines. Now, what are turbines? Turbines are large wheels that rotate when pushed by steam, water, wind, or even pressure. The turbines then drive the generators to produce electrical energy. The electrical energy produced by the generators is distributed to our homes, which is used for power or to power electrical appliances. Take note of this. Energy is not produced or even made in power plants itself. Instead, it is simply what you call energy transformation, or energy that transforms. From chemical energy, from the fossils or remains of the plants and animals, then this steam is used by power plants, which is a form of energy, to produce or used by the turbines itself. Then it will be converted to mechanical energy, right? Which are the generators. Then the generator can now produce what? Electrical energy. And this electrical energy will be converted again to sound energy as we turn on the radio. Again, electrical energy will be converted to heat energy, as we use the flat iron, and these electrical energy will be converted again to mechanical energy whenever we use or switch on the electric fan. So transformation of energy. So we have the alternative sources of energy. We have the renewable and the non-renewable. So do you have any idea, or how about from being familiar with the word renewable? So what is renewable energy, class? So we have here some examples. We have wind energy. We have here in the Philippines. Are you familiar with this? Water energy, right? We have our dam, San Roque Dam. Also, the geothermal energy, and we have these biomass energy or biofuels. Also, tidal energy. So those are examples of renewable energy. Also, we have the solar energy. Next, we have the non-renewable energy. Examples, we have fossil fuels, such as the coal, petroleum, natural gas, and oil. By the way, most of this non-renewable energy has spiraling high costs and prices. And nuclear energy. So fossil fuels could be coal, gas, or even oil and petroleum. We have the nuclear energy. So class, transformation of energy is also be observed by simply doing household chores. What is your favorite household chores? So let's take this example, hammering the nail. So as you can see, when hammering the nail, mechanical energy is turned into sound energy. And as you continue hitting the nail, you can have the heat energy. Let's take another example. How about this example? We have when you were trying to iron your clothes, then definitely that is electrical energy, or from the source or outlet, and that is transformed into heat energy. That makes the hot or the iron hot. Next, when you are boiling water, the chemical energy from the LPG tank is transformed into what you can see, light energy. That's right. And there's also the presence of heat energy. So class, at home, we use different devices or appliances such as television, electric fans, what else? Air condition, of course, refrigerators, and could even your gadgets, right? So all these devices transform from one energy to another form and release the heat to the surroundings. The end product of energy transformation is heat wasted. So heat class is collected in the surroundings and results in the warming of the environment. So why is it important to conserve energy, class? It is important to conserve energy because the fossil fuels that we use are limited and even emit harmful pollutants. So we have to know or how to save energy as well. It's such as when you are not using the television, you have to unplug it. Okay, so let's have this activity. So you have to name the energy that transforms for each illustration below. So the first one is done for you. So the television, energy transformation taking place. So we have the electrical energy. As you turn on the television or switch it on, then it will be converted to light energy, right? And sound energy and also heat energy. So electrical energy, light energy, sound energy, and heat energy. So let's take this. Matchsticks. So what energy transformation is taking place in that illustration? Any idea? You're right. That is chemical energy. And it will be converted or transformed to light energy. And also heat energy. You'll be burned. Next, how about drums? We have mechanical energy at present and to sound energy or even heat energy class. How about this? A vehicle or a bus. Chemical energy from the batteries to electrical energy. Then it will also be converted to mechanical energy as the car or the bus moves. And heat energy. This is illustration number 4. Lampshade, right? So it has electrical energy and it will be converted to light energy and also heat energy. And the last picture, we have the electric fan. So it has electrical energy in it, transformed into mechanical energy and heat energy. So again, class, let's have a short recap of what we have learned. So energy, again, is the ability to do work or make changes in certain conditions. And we have the 8 forms of energy: chemical, mechanical, electrical, sound, heat, thermal, and radiant energy. Energy transformation is the change of energy from one form to another. And we have 2 types of other sources of energy. We have renewable and non-renewable. So for renewable, we have wind energy, water energy or hydro, geothermal energy, biomass energy or biomass fuel. Then we have the tidal energy and the solar energy. And for the non-renewable, we have the fossil fuels such as the coal, petroleum, natural gas, or even oil, and nuclear energy. Congratulations, kids! And now, let's go to the assessment area. Are you ready? So, first question, which shows that chemical energy is changed to mechanical energy? A, horse running after eating grass. B, plucking the guitar. C, switching on the light bulb. And D, tapping the drum. So what is your answer? The correct answer is, any guess? A horse running after eating grass. Let's take another example. Which is always produced when there is energy transformation? A, chemical energy. B, electrical energy. C, heat energy. And D, light energy. What is your answer? The correct answer is heat. That is right. Moving on. What form of energy is transformed to electrical energy if the power plant uses wind as its resource? A, chemical energy. B, light energy. C, mechanical energy. And D, sound energy. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. The correct answer is letter C, mechanical energy. For the fourth question, it is the conversion of energy from one form to another. Is it A, energy conservation, B, energy formation, C, energy saving, and D, energy transformation? 4, 3, 2, and 1. The correct answer is letter D, energy transformation. And for the last question, which energy transformation takes place when gasoline is burned in a car? Is it A, chemical converted to heat and sound? Is it B, chemical to mechanical and heat? Letter C, heat to electrical and mechanical. And letter D, mechanical to chemical and electrical energy. What is your guess or your answer? You're right. The correct answer is letter B, chemical, which is converted to mechanical and heat energy. So great job once again, grade 6 learners. And of course, I have written here the references. And so once again, don't forget to subscribe our YouTube channel at SDO SCCP TV, where you can watch live videos at Carlos and Carly Network or CCN Broadcast Center, the virtual home of every San Carlinian learners. And of course, no copyright infringement intended for these videos or the pictures itself. And once again, this is Teacher Leslie B. Pagunsan of Central 2 Elementary School, your teacher broadcaster, saying, stay safe everyone, and I can't wait to see all my students face to face. In the meantime, or till next time, let us enjoy another fun-filled adventure into the world of science.
Good day, Philippines. Hello, Region 1. Aloha, San Carlinian learners. Airing live from the blue capital of the Philippines, San Carlos City. You're tuning into CCN Broadcast Center, a virtual home of every SDO SEC learner, where passion is the key. Learning paves the way. With our division mantra, developing creativity, maximizing versatility. This is your CCN Broadcast Center. CCN Broadcast Center, a virtual home of every SDO SEC learner.